We all still here?
It's a beautiful story. Do you always enjoy shocking people, Uncle Frank?
Honey.
I didn't know you were so easily shocked, Randy. I admire your sensibilities. I'm touched.
Dad, you remember the time I persuaded Frank to go to the kennel?
What about it?
He almost put the seeing eye dog business out of business.
Cool it, Randy.
It's over and done with, you know?
Indeed it is, Gary. Indeed it is. And so is dinner. Charlie, what time do you have? I think we better be getting back.
You ever given any thought to a Braille watch, Frank?
Randy.
Stevie Wonder wears one, or do you rank on him, too?
Honey, please.
It's all right, Gloria. I enjoy Randy's observation.
My wife's name is
sensitive.
Gail, Frank. Can you hear that? Gail.
Excuse me. Gail. Gail strikes me as a very beautiful woman. But you know, there's a little tension in her voice. I don't know what it is. Could be one of two things. Either Gail is nervous or unsatisfied.
What's your point, Uncle Frank?
You ought to go down on her.
Cut it out, Frank, will you?
And you've gotten so wrapped up in the sugar business, you've forgotten the taste of real honey!
Frank, for God's sake.
Hear that voice? There's fire under that dress.
Will you cut it out?
Why don't you just get the fuck out of here? When you get in your limousine, go down to the Bowery, get with the other fucking drunks where you belong.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Just take it easy.
What for? You want me to lay off him, Chucky, because he's blind?
No, but I mean...
My friend's name is Charles. He doesn't like to be called Chucky.
I mean, this is supposed to be like a family get-together. This is...
Just a warning.
Jesus Christ, another sucker who thinks this shitheel's a war hero.
Hoo-ah.
Well, once, maybe. Suppose he told you about his days on Lyndon Johnson's staff? Did he tell you that?
I was gonna go. Now I'm not leaving.
Yeah, Frank was earmarked for general.
Earmarked. Good word.
But Frank likes to spit in everybody's eye.
Randy, that's enough.
So they, what do they call it, Frank, when they give you the shaft in the military?
Passed over.
Right, Frank was passed over for promotion. A couple times. You want to know what happened then?
Will you shut your mouth?
He blew himself up.
Stop it, Randy.
Our colonel here had a grenade juggling act at Fort Bragg or wherever it was they dumped him.
Fort Benning.
He was teaching hand-to-hand combat to second lieutenants in the
Randy,
infantry
look
school.
at me when you're talking to me now, son.
I'm looking, Frank. His partner in the act was some captain.
Major Vincent Squires.
Yeah, whoever he was. Before going on, they'd have themselves a locale breakfast. A screwdriver for Frank, Bloody Mary for his partner.
No, Vincent drank sea breezes.
Judge advocate at Benning said Colonel Slade had 4. So his partner's 1. He's really flying in class. He gets all excited. He starts pulling the pins out. One grenade got away from him. Boom.
One that got away.
Well, the pin was in, Frank claims. In or out, what difference does it make? What kind of fucking lunatic juggles grenades?
Vinny came out okay.
And all Frank lost was his eyesight. You want to know the truth?
You got a handle on that, do you, Randy?
He was an asshole before.
Hoo-ah.
Now all he is a blind asshole.
Hoo-ah.
Hey, God's a funny guy.
God doth have a sense of humor.
Maybe God thinks some people don't deserve to see. You get the point, Jackie?
His name is Charles.
You can say that, can't you?
Charles. You know what this is, Randy? It's a Ranger chokehold. Teaching those second lieutenants.
Colonel, let go,
Little
please.
pressure. I bust your windpipe.
Colonel, I don't care what he said to me,
me,
all right?
Charles.
Colonel, just let go, please.
Gretchen? You outdid yourself. If you twist my arm hard enough, We're talking Turkey Marbella next year. Who knows?
Frank.
Goodbye, Willie. I'm no fucking good. And I never have been. Come on, Charlie. Get the coats.